She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Someone tipped $2 as you say you make meaningful content. Could you elaborate? Sure. Here's the difference between slop and meaningful content. Okay? Slop. Slop is literally content anyone can make. It can be made any day of the week at any moment. It's minimal effort and maximum profits because it preys upon human nature. It preys upon the weak. It preys upon the exploitable people, gullible people. Okay? So, for example, what do I consider slop? All right? Someone who literally just sits around all day watching other people's content and talking about it. That's slop. Now, that's commentary, sure. Commentary can be part of content. Commentary should not be all you do. All right? Because you didn't make any content for yourself. All you did was ride the coattails of others to make content. So if you can't make any original content that anyone cares about, you're just a slop peddler. That's all you do. Okay? So if all you do is you react to current events, you react to political news, you react to other people's gameplay, you react to a movie trailer, you react, you're slop, you're worthless. That's not meaningful content whatsoever. Maybe every once in a while you'll have a moment of insight, but for the most part, anyone can do what you do. You're completely and utterly replaceable at any moment. And just to prove my point, if any of those people disappear, immediately 3 more appear to replace them. They're completely replaceable, not unique in anything that they do whatsoever. Their content is only good in the moment. Okay? If you don't watch it today, like if you wait a week to watch it, it's completely meaningless content. Because it's only talking about junk that's going on right now, and it's outdated right away. It's crap. Okay? And sadly, I hate to say it, a lot of the people who make that kind of content don't care if what they say is truthful or not, don't care if what they say is harmful or not. All they care about is getting a reaction and a rise and support from their audience. So the more extreme, the more insulting, the more nasty, toxic, and hell, defamatory they are, the better off they do. It's like I've said, people like that, if someone else's worst day of their life is your best day because that's the content you make, you rely on others messing up for you to have content, you don't make content. You just don't. You're essentially a leech. Okay, you're a parasite. All you do is you profit off of the misery of others. Misery brokers, right? That's slop. That's not meaningful content in any way, shape, or form. Okay? For me, I want to make content that, first of all, is timeless. And when I say that, I mean you can watch my playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem as the game comes out. You could watch it right now. You could watch it in a month. You could watch it in a year. You could watch it in 10 years. It's still just as good, just as entertaining, and it's timeless. Do you see? It'll always be pertinent because it's representative of the time that that game came out. You can see my thoughts about honestly what the game was, whether it's I really like this game or man, I'm frustrated at this part, right? Reacting to the scares or whatever. That's timeless content. That's meaningful content because it's genuine. It's not manufactured. It's not overacted. It's just actually what I'm feeling in the moment. And the best part about it, it's not harmful to anyone. Me playing Resident Evil Requiem and reacting to it and giving you my honest feedback and commentary on it as I play it doesn't harm a single person on planet Earth. So I profit from it. You get entertainment out of it. No one gets hurt. That's meaningful content. That's the difference. Versus a slop peddler or a misery broker who all they do is hurt others to get ahead. They stomp on others because they don't have talent. If they had talent, they would go do something meaningful. They don't have the ability to do so because they're not intelligent enough. They're not entertaining enough. They just don't have it. So instead, just make fun of everyone else. So you're a loser. All you can do is down talk someone else. There's 2 ways to go about proving that someone isn't good. Either you can just make fun of them and defame them, or you can one-up them and do something better than them. Right? So if you think, oh, this person's terrible at what they do or whatever, so one-up them. So prove that you could do it better than them. Don't just shit talk them, right? Do something better for yourself and for everyone else and make more meaningful content. But these people don't have the capability of doing that. They are the modern day court jester, meaning they could go out there. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Today on the internet, people just aren't smart. So they're not smart enough to understand that content is all smoke and mirrors and is just garbage. Like, if you sit around watching meaningful content, you'll probably have a good time and you'll probably learn something, maybe get a little wiser, a little smarter. If you watch the slop, if you watch the garbage, you actually get dumber. And all of human culture is hurt by that kind of content. It just is. Like, it brings us all down collectively as a fucking human race. The fact that stuff exists and is propagated and is profitable, it just means we're stupider an existence, human existence. We're just dumber for liking that crap. So, it is what it is. I can't change the fact that so many people are dumb and like toxic, negative slop. But I don't have to make it. I can be my own person. It all started, you're right. It all started with reality TV. 100% correct. You're absolutely right. When reality TV began in the 2000s is when it became prominent, right? It was like The Real World on MTV, and then a million other spin-off shows with celebrities like the Anna Nicole Smith show and shit like that. And then there was more and more. Then it became Jackass and all that. That TV content basically was the origination point for the modern day slop that exists out there and is so prominent. And it's just sad that that's the kind of content that is getting most attention on the internet and that people are consuming because they are rotting their own brains away watching this trash. What's going on, I can't even say this guy's name. Let's try this again. What's going on, Jai Hayes? Thank you for a $20 super chat. And he says, here you go. Here's to playing GTA 6 when it comes out. I know the struggle is real. I don't know what you mean by the struggle is real. I'm not struggling. I'm actually doing pretty good. All right. I know that the struggle is real for many people. I was struggling for a long time. Not anymore, though. And yeah, I absolutely am very much looking forward to GTA 6 coming out. As I said yesterday, that's going to be one of those universal playthroughs. Like, people are just waiting for me to play big, high-profile games. We just need good ones to come out. Like, take a look at what happened with Resident Evil Requiem, right? So it has been the longest time since we had a good AAA game. The ones that have been coming out have been atrociously bad, underwhelming, underperforming garbage, right? Finally, a big AAA game comes out that's good. Ginormous attention and support on the channel, right? My views went sky high compared to my other content. I'm making 10 plus times more views than I do on my other content. That's what people want on the channel. You know what I mean? That's what people are waiting for. They want big, high-profile games, and there just haven't been any good ones. So my core audience sticks around and supports me when I'm playing smaller stuff, but then the mainstream audience comes back for the big games. So I know when GTA 6 comes out, things are going to blow up, you know, and that's going to be a lengthy game. I'm going to make a lot of content out of it, so it's going to be awesome around here, right? It's going to be pretty cool. Oh, okay. He says, not the struggle, not that kind of struggle. I'm talking about the struggle of getting GTA 6 released because it just keeps getting postponed. I got you. Yeah, for sure. 100%. We all want it, right? We all want to play it. We all know it's going to be a great experience with our viewers and everything. And we just need it out. We need to actually release. Well, Supporter Support says, you know, Jerry Springer started it all. It showed people at their worst, and viewers love to watch the misery and the drama. Yeah, you know, and I would agree with you there, too. It was those sensationalist talk show hosts as well. That was some of the whole reality TV, schlock TV garbage that started the whole thing. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, it was all user or viewer submitted clips and stuff. And, you know, yeah, that show ran for a while. And could you consider that meaningful content? Well, at least when I tried to react to stuff, I tried to be fair. All right. I tried to say, hey, I'm going to be neutral, give you my honest opinion about what we're watching. Never was I sensationalist. Never did I actively try to over-exaggerate my reactions. Never did I try to be harmful to the people who were involved in the clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't me just hating or defaming the people there. It was more, hey, from my perspective in life, from my perspective as a creator, here's what I think. But hey, you're right. If you think that all reacting is garbage, then you have the right to criticize me and say, hey, you did that show for 2 years, right? Every once in a while, I'll react on a whim for fun. I'll react to, a clip of LTG or something like that. You're right. When I do that every once in a while, you have the right to criticize me and say, well, you're being hypocritical. At the same time, that is not the content that I strive to put out and be known for. You know this. You know that every day, what do I want to do? Sit here and chill with you. Have a nice, relaxing conversation. Have good social interactions, right? Have a conversation that's meaningful. Play some games. Chill. Have a good time. Get your input, right? That's what I'm all about. And that's basically the way that I want to, conduct myself on the internet, is to leave a legacy of meaningful content that you can watch, that's not harmful, that's entertaining, and or informative, meaningful, whatever you get out of it. Because some people do get a lot out of there and some people don't, but hey, that's what I want to do with my life. Okay. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. But listen, you're right. I'm not above criticism. I've made certain kinds of content as well over the years. And you have a right to say, hey, Phil did some schlock too. But at least that's not what I do for a living. That's not what pays the bills. There you go. Very good. So DeBomb says, for the one Hollow Knight ending you didn't watch, the big difference between the Gauntlet ending and the base good ending, the Hollow Knight is alive at the end and free of the Radiance. Content is content that's not based on hurting others, constructive versus destructive. Well, yes and no. I mean, all meaningful content should be constructive versus destructive. It should be. Like, here's the thing. Let's say, for example, I sit here and I honestly watch a clip of a creator. Like, let's say I honestly watched 10 minutes of LTG. And then I gave you my actual opinions about what I saw. And it wasn't meant to just be, hey, I'm just going to run with memes about this guy that are mean. But instead, I tell you, hey, here's what I think about this. Here's what I think about this. I'm a creator. I can talk from my place of experience. That's different because that's actual criticism. That could be considered constructive. It may not be positive, but it's still constructive. As long as I'm actually giving real criticism that could be considered a way to suggest improvement, as opposed to that guy's a piece of shit, that guy is this and that, and you're just memeing and parroting what everyone has said without any substantiation, without any justification, just to get a rise out of an audience to make money. Do you see the difference? So if I watch an LTG stream and I say, his background is bare, it's a white wall, it's incredibly boring for the viewer, he should put more effort in. That's constructive criticism, right? If I say something horrible about a family member or something, and there is no actual way to prove that, and I'm just saying it because it's a meme, that's harmful. That's not meaningful content. That's actually a personal attack for personal gain. Do you see the difference? That's the way I see it. So when I tried to do a react show for 2 years, I wasn't just attacking people for every clip. It wasn't me defaming the things that I was watching. It was me giving honest commentary to it. As opposed to what a lot of people do is they try to literally just constantly attack, trying to essentially be toxic to someone because you think that'll get a rise out of your audience and that will make you money. That's not meaningful content. That's bullying. That's internet bullying is what it is. Okay? Buckwell says, what if people prefer a clean background versus a messy, cluttered one like yours? Hey, everyone has a personal preference. That's fine. I have a right to verbalize my personal preference, and you have a right to verbalize yours. That's the beauty of human life, is that not everyone agrees. We have the ability to disagree and share each other's perspectives in a respectful manner. If you actually like someone streaming from a completely empty room and you think that that's good content, More power to you. That's awesome. Good for you. Then you know who to watch. The Empty Room streamer, right? ERG, Empty Room God. Go watch his content. You know, but hey, if you actually want to watch someone who puts effort in, who every day tries to put on a nice, interesting eye candy show for you with fun animations that are the games I'm playing with different things for the background that are pertinent to what we're doing, lighting that is, variety, then watch the streamer who does that, I still don't know what's on his floor. I have no idea what that is. He claims it's some kind of art. Dude, it's like an infant's rug. It's like a cartoon sun face smiling for like a Mario game. Like, what is it? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue here. Whoa, let's see.